Some questions?
Sure, whatever.
Okay. How do you feel about Bakugo?
Don't you speak of him!
Anime. I love anime. I loved anime ever since I was a kid. I remember watching Naruto and doing Naruto with my friends at school when I was like 8. I loved anime forever. Nowadays, anime is a lot more mainstream and accepted than it was back then. Now, don't get me wrong, animes like Dragon Ball and Death Note were always popular in the West, but if you told someone in 2014 that you watched One Piece, they would take one look at Nami's proportions and assume there was something wrong with you. And I don't blame them. But man, after years of anime fans being regulated to subboards and streaming sites, the current anime fans are something else completely. I mean, anime conventions and cosplays are more popular than ever before, maybe in history, and there's not a single person living that doesn't know Hatsune Miku. I mean, hell, even Future's tapped in. And as an anime fan, showing your love for your favorite series has never been easier. Everyone and their mamas is watching now. But back then, y'all remember the Area 51 raid? It seems like everyone just forgot about it completely, but I'll never forget you Naruto running nerds. Just as anime was starting to really blow up and become mainstream, now there's a pic of some dude Naruto running through the desert. That had to set us back a few years. But when I say anime fans, I'm not talking about people like Megan Thee Stallion. See, that's an example of a good anime fan. And I love the cosplay. But when I say anime fans, I mean those fans. Let me remind you, see, these are the anime fans I'm talking about. Y'all are the problem because y'all ruin everything. See, I've always wanted a katana. Swords in general are sick, but a katana? As someone who was crazy into Greek and Japanese mythology, I've always dreamt of swinging around something like that. Imagine walking down the streets with a fucking bankai. That'd be cool as fuck. Keyword, would. Because guess what? Anime fans ruined it. I can't even look at a katana without people think I'm either A, Zoro or Demon Slayer fan, or B, some weeb buying a katana because it looked good next to my Japanese shrine. It's good next to my cherry blossom background. I've always wanted to learn Japanese too, but it has 3 alphabets, and apparently the dude that brought over keyboards never explained what the spacebar was for. Judging by Japanese writing, they must have thought it was an unfinished key and never bothered using it. Like, bro, what is this? The biggest run-on sentence ever wrote? Oh yeah, and because anime fans ruined it. Now I can't speak Japanese without being reminded of "Oh, nani, hazeme." Y'all are weird. And don't even get me started on video games. Let me ask you a question. How can you tell a video game is Japanese? I'll give you 5 seconds. What, you figured it? Time's up. The art style will tell you. What is up with every game nowadays having an anime art style? Listen, I love anime as much as the next guy. But y'all, other art styles exist. Why is everything like this? Because anime fans ruined it. I've always wanted anime merch. Particularly, I've always wanted an anime figure. I'm not even gonna finish that thought. The closest I got is these Gojo and Sukuna Lego figures. And while, yes, these are amazing, and I love them, I want the full thing. But if you walk in my room and saw that, I'd have to write a full-ass essay explaining that actually only the broken figures go in the jar. Why can't I have a female figure without immediately having to open up a private tab and lower my brightness? And don't even get me started on the ads. I can't even have my phone out in public without worrying I'm gonna get a full spread double page ad of an anime character with their full dogs out. Like, bro, why are you showing me this at 8:04 in the morning when I'm surrounded by people? My phone brightness is to the max, my volume's at the max. You're trying to set me up. And who asked for ads like this? Why do these exist? Because anime fans ruined it. I don't know about y'all, but I've always wanted anime merch. Like, I got these Dragon Ball Potara earrings, and they're amazing. I love wearing anime merch like this, because you can wear it in public without getting weird looks. The ones that get it, and everyone else just compliments you. It's amazing. But this? Bro, what is this? You can't even step out the house without getting a public indecency charge. I just want to wear a cool hoodie with like a dark magician girl on the back. But with how some of these hoodies look, the only magic trick I'm pulling is escaping out these handcuffs walking around with this. I want merch, not material. Why is it like this? Because anime fans ruined it. Speaking of anime, tattoos. Ever since watching Jujutsu Kaisen, I don't think I've wanted a single tattoo more than I want a full Sukuna. And I'm not talking about no small Sukuna, I'm talking about a full body, exactly like the tattoos he has. His look cool as fuck. But if I had that shit on my body in public, people would be convinced I'm cosplaying as an escaped inmate. Because why do you have full face tats in a full body? The only anime tats I can even consider are the discreet ones. You know, like my favorite is the Joestar tattoo. That would be sick. Or Dragon Ball, particularly the 4-star. Y'all that know. But I can't think of an anime tat without remembering literal thousands of people walking around with their waifus and straight up corn imprinted on their skin. The amount of X-rated tattoos I've seen people just walk around with? You don't feel embarrassed? Why does this happen? Because anime fans ruined it. I love anime. I've loved anime for years. Over a decade of watching and enjoying. But you'll never catch me calling myself a fan. I'm just an enjoyer. But y'all have fun.